Know that feeling when you're waiting and waiting for something?
When I called the IRS on April 1st, they told me that my social security number had already been used to file a 2015 tax return, and it was dated March 10th.
That's Cory Busse.
Cory Busse, and I work for Prime Therapeutics.
He did not file his tax return a month early, but a hacker pretending to be him did. Cory's going to be waiting for his tax refund for a long time.
The guy at the IRS asked me if that was me. I told him it wasn't because, like any other good red-blooded American, I procrastinate and don't file my taxes until the very last minute.
His is a real-life story of the hacks you hear about every day.
There's been a cyber attack.
Biggest cyber attack in U.S. government history.
A humiliating cyber attack. Ashley Madison hack.
How is this possible?
But Cory, how did a hacker get your personal information in the first place?
My company sent around an email telling employees that a third-party vendor that we use for like tax preparation purposes had been hacked. And about 400 of us had our data compromised, including our social security numbers.
Filing taxes always takes a long time, so how much extra time is it taking you?
Well, apart from the 6 months additionally that I'll have to wait to hear back from the IRS, it was a part-time job. I spent probably a good 20 hours in that first week just sorting through all of the things that I was supposed to do and making additional contact with my accountant.
And the hacker grew impatient too.
On April 18th, I got a letter from them saying that they were unable to respond to my recent status inquiry about my return. It seems like the identity thieves were getting impatient about not getting their fake refund off my fake return.
Here's the thing. The IRS started a PIN system to try to verify taxpayers like Cory were real. But then
the guy I spoke to at the IRS said sometime last year those pins were compromised, from what I understand.
Refund fraud is a growing problem, and the IRS is working with the states and the tax industry to beef up protection. Cory's going to have to monitor for identity theft for the rest of his life. But in the case of his taxes, it looks like he'll be okay. That hacker will be waiting for his refund for a long time. Did you ever think that this is how you'd be vulnerable after your company was hacked? Your tax returns?
It never even occurred to me to think that somebody would use it for something as boring as filing my taxes.